1 second. Sorry about that. I couldn't really get comfortable for a second. Hi everybody, it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button down below if you didn't already. I post every day of the week. Well, today in this video, I'm going to talk about my top 5 worst places to film YouTube videos in your house. Now, these are places that I really don't recommend filming YouTube videos. I think they're not the greatest places to film, and they're just like really not the best because they are kind of tacky places to film, because when the lighting is bad, or number 2, it just looks kind of weird to film in those places. So I'm gonna get started, and I also want to do a quick disclaimer that if you guys make YouTube videos in these places in your house, that is fine. They don't bother you. They just might bother some people who watch your videos, who watch your videos here on YouTube, that you film in these places. I mean, everybody's different. I mean, just because I don't like filming in these places doesn't mean you shouldn't like filming in these places. That's totally fine. I've seen some people film in these places in their house and they're okay with it, but I personally don't think these are the best place to make YouTube videos. So I'm gonna get started. So what I'm gonna do is drag the camera around. I have my phone on a tripod, which it'll make it easier for me to use. And I'm using the tripod that my sister got me for my birthday, which will make it easier for me to carry the camera around because it's lightweight and I don't have to have a tired arm. So I'm going to get started. So number 1 on my list would have to be your bathroom. So I apologize, I'm talking kind of quietly. I didn't want to disturb one of my family members downstairs here. So anyway, your bathroom is probably the worst place to film, just because the lighting's bad, and plus if you're sitting on top of something to film, it doesn't really look like the best place to film. I know some people don't mind filming on in their bathrooms just because the lighting is good in here, but it's really not the best place to film because it seems kind of weird to film, if you guys understand. It's just really not a good place to film just because it just looks kind of weird filming in here. But if you film in your bathroom and it doesn't bother you, that's totally fine. I mean, just it might bother other people. Number 2 on my list would have to be your basement. So your basement is really not the best place to make a YouTube video just because it's very messy in there, or it's just really dark in there and nobody can see you, and it's very, very hard to make videos just with either the mess or just because it's just super dark in there. So with my basement, it's very dark in there and it's very hard to see. So I never make videos in there just because my basement's also very messy too, and it's really embarrassing. And I'm not going to go in there because it is just a disaster in there, and plus my basement is very, very dark in there, and you can't even see anything. So that's why I never recommend filming in the basement, because it's messy and dark in there. Whoops, wrong one. Number 3 on my list would have to be like your closet. So your closet is not a good place to film just because there's too much stuff in the background, and also it's kind of small. I mean, if you're claustrophobic, it's really not the greatest place to do a YouTube video, and it's just not really a very nice place to film because it seems kind of weird just filming in your closet. And I know some people will film in certain places, but filming in your closet just seems kind of weird in general. And I don't know if that's just me, but I've never seen people film YouTube videos in their closet. It just seems kind of weird. Number 4 on my list would have to be your family member or your siblings' room. So these are, I know it's okay, some people will film in their siblings' rooms with their parents' permission or whatever, but it's like, you shouldn't be filming in these places just because they're your family member's personal place to enjoy their time alone and stuff. And filming in someone else's bedroom is also kind of tacky because it shows that you're not really respecting their privacy. But some people will just probably do it because either their rooms are messy or they just don't have really the right place to film a YouTube video because their rooms are messy, but it's okay to do it with the family member's permission, but don't just walk in here and film a video without your family member's permission. It's really just not a very good place to film. Number 5 on my list would have to be your attic. So I don't have an attic, but I'm going to just pretend this is an attic. So an attic is not really the best place because sometimes those don't have a lot of good lighting and it's really hard for people to see you, and it doesn't really make like the best YouTube video because you just have so much stuff in the background. It's so distracting. And also it doesn't really look like the really nicest place to film is the attic. Just because sometimes there'll be so much stuff in the background. Sometimes the lighting's not very good. I mean, everybody's got different opinions. I mean, it's like that's probably not the best place to film. So if you want to film a YouTube video, either film any room in your house that has good lighting or just film in your bedroom room because it's just like easier and there's less distractions. So those are my top 5 worst places to film. And just a quick disclaimer, like I said before, if you don't mind filming in these places, that's totally fine. We're all different. We all like to do our YouTube channel differently, and if you don't mind filming in these places, that is completely fine. We're all different. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope you found this video helpful, and thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post every day of the week, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye!